Cesar Millan has become famous as the dog whisperer. He's being sued, accused of having a pit bull that bit humans and even killed Queen Latifah's dog.
What if the man who taught the world how to tame chaos couldn't tame his own life? Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer, wasn't just a TV star, he was a phenomenon. He turned snarling mutts into obedient pals, captivating millions on National Geographic for nearly a decade. His calm, confident vibe made him the go-to guy for pet owners everywhere, a household name who seemed to have it all figured out. But behind that cool exterior, a storm was brewing, one so wild it nearly took him down for good. Divorce, betrayal, addiction, and a moment where he almost didn't make it out alive. This isn't just the story of a dog trainer, it's a roller coaster of heartbreak, despair, and a comeback no one saw coming. Stick with me because the Cesar Millan you thought you knew? That's only half the tale, and it's about to get wild. Cesar's rise is the kind of underdog story that hooks you from the jump. Picture this: a kid from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, born in 1969, growing up dirt poor on a farm surrounded by animals. Dogs weren't just pets, they were his crew. "I was the guy who could calm anything with 4 legs," he once said, grinning at the memory. At 21, he made a break for it, crossed the US border illegally with $100 stuffed in his pocket and 0 English. His first night in San Diego? Sleeping under a bridge. His first gig? Washing dogs at a grooming shop in LA. "I took my first shower in America in a bathtub meant for dogs," he laughed in a 2023 podcast, recalling how the staff let him crash there when they found out he was homeless. Most people would have cracked, but Cesar saw it as a step up. Sinaloa was rough. Crime, cartels, chaos. America felt like a playground, he explained. That grit caught eyes fast. He started walking dogs for rich folks in LA, and word spread. Here's a guy who could fix any pooch, no matter how feral. Jada Pinkett Smith hired him in the 90s, then pushed him to pitch a show. By 2004, Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan hit National Geographic, and boom, he's a star. Over 100 episodes, aired in 80 countries, millions hooked on his calm, assertive energy. Books like Cesar's Way sold over 2 million copies. He built a training center, and cash rolled in. Hollywood loved him, fans worshipped him, and dogs practically bowed. But cracks were forming beneath that golden surface. Then came the divorce that flipped everything upside down. In June 2010, after 16 years, Cesar Millan filed to end their marriage. Cesar didn't see it coming, and it hit him like a sledgehammer. "I didn't feel rage first," he said in a rare, shaky interview years later. "I blamed myself, and then I felt this deep sadness that humans could be that way." The guy who taught the world how to lead a pack couldn't keep his own family together. They'd met in the 90s. She was 18, he was 24, and built a life with 2 sons, Andre and Calvin. Publicly, he was the king of harmony. Privately, he was crumbling. Court documents show Illusion got custody and a hefty settlement, $23,000 a month plus a lump sum. Cesar's kept the why quiet, but whispers say trust broke down. "I thought I could fix anything," he admitted once, "but not this." The contrast was brutal. On TV, he's saving dogs from chaos. At home, he's lost in it. Self-doubt started creeping in, eating at the confidence that made him famous. And that was just the start of the betrayals piling up. The betrayal didn't stop with his marriage. It slithered into his business. Cesar had poured his soul into the Dog Whisperer brand for over a decade, turning it into a multimedia goldmine. TV, books, DVDs, you name it. He trusted his partners, figuring a handshake meant something. Big mistake. Around 2010, he found out they were maneuvering to take it all: profits, rights, even his name. "I learned about Hollywood and the legal way to be dishonest," he said, voice tight with disbelief. "It was supposed to be 50-50, but when it came time to cash out, they said, it's not on paper." He'd built this empire with verbal deals, assuming loyalty was a given. Nope. 10 years. I knew their kids, their families. It was personal, he told a reporter in 2018. They didn't just want the money, they wanted me gone. Legal battles erupted. Filings from that time show he lost control of key revenue streams. One insider claimed they tried to trademark Dog Whisperer behind his back. Cesar fought, but the damage was done. His net worth, once pegged at $25 million, took a nosedive. For a guy who lived by dogs' straightforward instincts, this human duplicity was a knife to the gut. Dogs don't lie, he said. People do. But the worst was still lurking. Then came the darkest hour, the one that almost erased him. Late 2010 was a perfect storm. His marriage had vanished, his business was slipping away, and his best dog, Daddy, a pit bull who'd been his rock, passed on that February. Cesar snapped. He hit a breaking point so severe he nearly didn't come back. I didn't feel rage toward them, he confessed in a 2016 Today interview. I felt rage at me. Then my heart said I don't deserve love, and my mind said, if you can't hurt them, hurt yourself. It was a cultural echo from Sinaloa. Betrayal demands a reckoning, even if it turns inward. His kids found him, raced him to safety. What followed was a spiral. His weight plummeted to 102 pounds. He was swallowing 12 Vicodin pills a day, chasing them with vodka and Red Bull. I was a mess, he admitted later. The guy who taught balance couldn't find it. Photos from then show a gaunt shadow of the TV star, eyes hollow, energy drained. Fans had no clue. National Geographic kept airing reruns like nothing was off. Animals don't fake it, he said, grappling with why humans do. That clash, his trust in nature versus human deceit, pushed him to the brink. Could he claw his way out of this? The wreckage didn't spare his family either. His sons, Andre and Calvin, and stepdaughter from Ilusion's past, watched him unravel. It was like he became a monster, his youngest later said in a 2020 interview. Unpredictable, angry, I didn't know who'd show up. She'd scan his vibe, just like he taught with dogs, terrified of the shifts. Things got so bad they stopped talking. 3 years of silence. I failed them, Cesar said, voice breaking. The pack leader couldn't lead. His daughter battled her own demons, addiction, and eating disorder, mirroring his collapse. The guilt crushed him. But in November 2015, a crack of light, she reached out, fresh from rehab herself. I saw myself in her, he said. Healing wasn't quick. 18 months of therapy, tears, and a week-long retreat in Arizona in 2017. They meditated, talked, rebuilt. I had to own my part, he told people. Not just fix dogs, but fix me. It was raw, messy, and real, but the hits kept coming. Because the controversies kept piling on, even as he clawed back. In 2021, a bombshell dropped that shook his world again. A lawsuit claimed his pit bull, Junior, a 100-pound beast he'd raised from a pup, killed Queen Latifah's dog at his dog psychology center in LA. The story's wild. Queen Latifah, real name Dana Owens, brought her 2 dogs for training in 2018. Junior allegedly got loose and mauled one so bad it had to be put down. Her team kept it quiet until gymnast Lydia Mattis sued, saying Junior attacked her too. Same place, same year. Lydia's claim? The dog clamped onto her leg, tore her muscles, ended her career. She was 19, a rising star, now grounded. Court docs say Cesar wasn't there. His staff let Junior roam free. He knew that dog was dangerous, Lydia's lawyer told TMZ. Multiple attacks, and he did nothing. Cesar settled with Latifah out of court. Hush hush. But Lydia's case blew it open. X lit up. Cesar's a fraud, one user raged. Covering up a killer dog? His team fired back. Junior was provoked, not vicious. No criminal charges, but the stench lingered. Then there's 2016. On Cesar 911, he let a dog loose near pigs. It ripped one's ear off, caught on camera. Animal rights groups lost it, calling it abuse. Fans said it was a fluke. LA County investigated. No charges, but the stains stuck. Fast forward to 2025. His YouTube channel's booming. Weekly ranch vids pulling 500,000 views. But X is buzzing with shade. He's stuck in 2004, one user posted last month. Dominance training's outdated. Science says so. Others speculate he's dodging new methods to keep his old-school fans. His pack leader vibe still splits the room. Half see genius, half see a relic. Yet through it all, Cesar's rise was undeniable. Today, Cesar's the comeback king, and it's not just hype. He hit rehab in 2012, Cirque Lodge, $150,000 a month, a lifeline he grabbed hard. Challenges either break you or sharpen you, he said in a 2024 YouTube Q&A. I chose sharp. He leaned on his own rules, calm energy, live in the moment, set boundaries. By 2016, he was engaged to Jahira Dar, a rock he'd met post-crash. His kids? Back in his life, stronger than ever. His YouTube channel's a beast, over 1 million subs in 2025, dishing ranch life and dog tips. I'm not the old Cesar, he told fans last year. I'm the real one. Fans eat it up. One wrote, he fell so I could stand. But here's the twist. His 2010 breakdown sparked something bigger. I didn't know sharing that would help, he said. Over 50,000 fans have posted online, X, Instagram, everywhere, saying his mental health honesty saved them. One tweeted in 2023, Cesar's story pulled me through. From dogs to souls, he's still whispering. So what's his deal, really? It's a mirror. From a kid in a dog tub to a star betrayed, he hit rock bottom. Divorce, greed, despair. Yet he rose, rebuilt with dog-taming instincts. Fans say he changed them. I hated dogs till Cesar, one wrote. Now they're my world. Another. His pain showed me mine's not forever. He's not flawless. Junior's attacks, that pig clip prove it, but he's real. In 2025, ranch vids drop, love grows, controversies simmer. Next time life slams you, think, if the dog whisperer climbed from that pit, what's your excuse? You're either the warrior or the victim, he says. Cesar picked warrior, and he's betting you can too.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more shocking stories like this one.